you can't call this an outright win for, the abortion providers, because there are two things that were the key points here. The first one is that the court did decide that the abortion providers at least have a standing to where they can file the lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of the law. There have been a number of folks, and we've done a number of stories that have kind of talked about the rather strange and complex, construct of the law. Made it real hard to figure out who would be a defendant if you are a plaintiff trying to actually sue to stop the law. So the court, to some degree, took care of that today and said, okay, as an abortion provider, you can do that. And you can actually file this suit. So this will now go back and work its way through the court system. The big point, the immediate big point, though, is that, but the court didn't issue a stay or a stoppage on the law. So while all of these things are being determined in the court process, the law stays in effect. That's very unusual when courts run into like highly complex issues that are going to take time and a lot of deliberation and a lot of back and forth and argument. And there are questions over, the legitimacy of a law. The courts usually actually issue a stay. They're not going to let a law that they've got questions about be effective and be in action. In this case, they have. So while on the one hand, I'm telling you, yeah, you get to actually go file a lawsuit to challenge the law to maybe stop this law from, existing. In the meantime, I'm going to let this law continue to run its course. I mean, clearly this court has an opinion it's going to issue on Roe v. Wade in the Mississippi case. But I think if you read tea leaves a little bit on the court and where the court is, the fact that it has let Roe v. Wade elapse in one state when it had the clear opportunity and multiple times where it could actually put a hold on that law, and it hasn't. Probably if I'm an abortion provider and I'm somebody trying to challenge, things, I don't know that I see this as some overwhelming victory today. I do, I see it as a delay, if anything.